Hey everybody, today we are going to be making homemade lures. We're going to start with melting all our lures down. I put it on 2 minutes and then watch it. And while we're doing that, you need some clay, or if you watch other videos, they let the clay dry. But the way I do it is we don't have any plaster, so we're going to take the clay, and here's our one. We didn't make this one. We're going to flatten all this out, and you want your melted worms and used worms to be nice and liquidy. Now what we'll do is we'll take our worm and just lay it in there. And I like to get more detail, press down, make sure that your tip comes over, and then we'll flip over like that to make us, and then we can I don't know, sometimes for fun I like just making stitches and stuff in it. And then we gotta make sure this hole is closed. And it's still got our bait worm in there. So what we do is we open it up and we take that worm out. Now, the mold is already in there. I'm sure this is done right now because I've heated it up and it's been hot for a long time. So we got our mold here. Open this up. Grab it. Look how liquidy that is. Alright. Now we're going to move over here to the sink, and we're just going to pour it in, and be really careful if you don't have, it's easier to do this with a syringe. I might have melted ours because it was plastic. You want metal. So that's just going in the sink. Kind of let it drip over there. Now, I have plastic gloves because I don't want to get dirty, but I would have like some heat-resistant gloves because I burned myself 4 times. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll take this, set it down right there, let it dry. Put this back in here, just to set there so that we don't have to do that. Now, we wait and dry. We should only let it dry for about a couple minutes. Now, these are cleaned up versions of what we're about to get out of the mold. Hopefully this works. What I usually do is I take scissors and just cut the excess worm off, and then put it in water as soon as you're done. Now we're gonna get and go into the mold. Now we're gonna pull apart the 2 pieces like that. Now it might be warm, so be careful. Be careful not to rip into your worm. So I can see the worm right there. You can kind of take the outline of it and pull this out, and we can put that in the bowl later. Now we'll just tear at it. Now this one was more of a flat one, but it'll still work. So we take off all that excess clay. Okay, once we got all that excess clay off, we're going to trim it up a little. Okay, so first we're going to put it in the water to let that cool down so that it's not hot when we get in, along with our other 2 worms that are cooling. Okay, now we're just going to take it and cut off that big end, and we can just trim up Trim up around those sides. Okay. Now, once we get this trimmed up, this is not the greatest one, but we could still put a hook through it and catch us a fish on it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day. See you in a later video, and don't forget